So I saw this recently, and it gave me a good laugh. I don't understand why the comics industry is almost getting as bad as how Hollywood is with the craziness. So we have Renee Draws, who I could describe at best as a decent artist. She makes good art. I'll say that. The Fiendish book looked nice. It looked good, but the problem is the story was shit and all that. Well, anyways, so she goes to CG, and Heather Antos, another nutso, who how do I put this? She was an editor for Marvel, and now I think IDW or something, and she's just a she's like a feminist nutso. When Jay Lee died, comic artist Jay Lee, he didn't die. I mean, his dog died. Heather Antos attacked him with some other guy. It might have been this guy, even. I don't remember. It was a while ago. And then recently, she went on this tirade about we need to stop Asian hate while she harassed Jay Lee over his dog dying. Like, I just don't understand these crazy. So Heather Antos apparently got wind that Renee here is joining CG and is not going to have it, and you know, try to rally the milkshakes and blackball somebody who's okay to begin with, I'd say. So this cuck, Mark Brooks here, is going and attacking her, I guess, on Heather's behalf or something. So he tries to basically tell her like, hey, you don't need CG. Just go do your own thing and all this. Well, here's the problem. Renee can't really do her own thing very well, and CG. I don't really think CG really helped her or helps anybody. From what I understand, CG, you're just doing your own thing, but you're just saying that you approve of the Comics Gate logo or whatever, is what I'm getting. I don't think they physically go and help her with printing. All they do is help her with Ethan's show to go on, really. That's all I get out of this. So they're acting like she's getting this huge thing to help her or whatever, but that she's CG is bad to them because of reasons. Who knows? I don't know why they're wound up about CG. They're always wound up about CG. So this guy, I should call him Heather Antos's cuck, goes and attacks Renee here and says all this crazy stuff to her, telling her that she could only succeed if she leaves CG. It, you know, this is why I don't buy comic books anymore. This is the problem. So you have the mainstream here. This is the two difference. Here's the mainstream. Superman's gay. Batman is gay. So and so is everybody's gay. Harley Quinn's bisexual. Dick Grayson is gay. This person is bi. It's all of this crap that nobody wants to buy. I don't buy comic books about sexualities and gay rights and all this crazy shit. I don't buy so I don't buy. The only mainstream thing I buy is Spawn, because Spawn, from beginning to end, doesn't have this crazy bullshit. So let's look at the indie. Here's the indie. The best way I could describe the indie scene is mostly uh, how do I put this? Unique personalities that are clashing with each other and constantly fighting, and then you have a small group of people that are sane, like George Peter Gatsis and Denali, and I can't really whoever makes that Carmen America, I guess, because that seems to be a popular thing. it's just a small amount of sane people, and that the rest is all of this craziness of the books are extremely late, or you never get them, or you're fighting with somebody to get them, and then you're anti-CG, and you're all of this. And so, as a customer, what incentive do I have to buy either at this point? I go to the comic book store. Everything's about gays and binaries and all of this crazy horse shit. I don't want. I'm not going to read none of that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit. I mean, yeah, if I want back issues or Spawn, I guess that's my only. That's my only thing is I could get Spawn there. I guess. Besides that, I mean, but what am I? What am I to get? Or I can go on here and crowdfund some people and gamble and see what my luck is, which so far hasn't been terribly great. You know, I don't really think these people understand how badly the books being late hurts them. Because if I put my faith in you and you telling me, and you have a date on the Indiegogo that says this book will arrive in this time frame. So, okay, I'm giving you this money, and you're telling me this book is going to arrive here at this designated time. Okay, well, I'm interested. I like the art. I like what I see. Okay, so here's my money. Okay, we didn't meet the time goal. Okay, 2 years later, we didn't meet the time goal. Okay, to this day, I still do not have Rick Planet, and Fiendish showed up months late, and it was not worth it to me, to be honest. I wish I had not bought Fiendish. The only thing that looks good about Fiendish is the art. The art looks nice on it. Other than that, I mean, it's just shit. It's just a bunch of pictures, and there's no real context or story or anything. It's just, here's a village burning down. This guy and this kid are fighting each other. These people are doing a gypsy show or something, and they get attacked by monsters. Oh, then we cut to a story of some avatar-looking troll lady or horde lady from WoW or something that's killing a gigantic boar pig. And here's some concept art. And that's it. There's Fiendish for you. I kid you not. This is really the book. I'm not making this up. So it's like I said in my review. It's like those Star Wars visual dictionaries where they show the ships and everything. Well, here's the ship, but I have no context of what it, or here's a Star Wars fork that does this thing. You see what I mean? Like you don't have the context. It's just, this is this thing. Okay, well that's nice. I understand what this thing is, but in context to the world and everything, what is it? I don't know. But you got a three-way fight here with some crazy nutso editor trying to blackball Renee, which I don't know why they're doing this. I mean, the only thing Renee has going for her is that simp army. I'll give her that, man. I mean, she's like I said, they can go and put shit on a cover and call it the Amber Heard cover, and no simps would eat it up. I have no doubt about that. This Mark Brooks guy, though, why do these people feel the need to tell other artists, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that? Like, I don't understand this. Imagine going to a restaurant and you're a waiter from another restaurant, and you're going to this other restaurant to eat, and you go in the back kitchen and you start telling this other waiter how to do their job because you're a waiter at this other place and you know better than the waiter that served you. You see what I mean? Like, it's just craziness, man. It's just absolute craziness. I just, how any of these people make a living and do this stuff, I honestly don't know, man, because these people would not last a day at Lockheed Martin, man. I mean, they don't know. They seem very stupid. They're very ignorant, and they try to impose their ignorance onto other people as if their ignorance was knowledge. And they don't realize that the person they're doing this to is stupider than them. So you have two very stupid people, well, three here, in an argument about who's the most ignorant. That's literally what's going on here. It's like if uh, there were three cave people, like Neanderthals, and you had one male Neanderthal, and you had a female Neanderthal, uh, that were teaming up against another female Neanderthal, and they're jumping around, uh, throwing rocks at each other and, you know, making noises. It's just stupid, man. I feel bad because I'd like to buy more comics, but why would I throw my money at this shit anymore? I mean, a 2 year late book, man. I don't know. I just don't understand how people can keep buying comics. It's beyond me.